Yes, here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do, and as Dana White calls him, the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee, making the walk tonight. You can make the argument no man has had as much of an influence on UFC fighters as Bruce Lee has. Quoted as saying, the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. Man, it would have been great to see what Bruce Lee could have done inside the UFC. He is making the walk tonight.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., the kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage too just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed, lightning fast punches that come in absolutely swift combinations.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, Hazardous.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. He missed with that jab attempt there.
That was a nice jab.
Changes his stance.
He got tagged there.
Oh, heavy leg kick there. That one hurt him, Joe.
This is a bit of a chess battle here.
Kick lands for him there. Nice punch by Lee. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. First takedown attempt is there.
He's looking for the inverted triangle, and he gets it. Very nice.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round one. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And let's look at it from a different angle. Reverse triangle, perfectly executed for the submission victory. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.